Alright, I'm doing a VOD review for the monthly Godlike that just happened. I lost to both Froggy Airplane and Retro, two people I have not lost to yet in like actual sets in tournament, and I don't want to lose to them ever again. So we're gonna VOD review how those went. Um, Spoiler alert: I lost 3-0 to Froggy, 3-2 to Retro, and I'm kind of trying to see what I need to do to change up my game plan. I think I didn't have a good game plan for how Froggy was playing, and that's why that set was so like dominant, like 3-0. I think I might have won one round, and the retro set, I think I just was inconsistent in my execution of my game plan against his strategy. Um, I want to first say what I think happened in the set to see how like properly I'm remembering what went on. Um, I think I just didn't get a ton of whiff punishes like I usually do on. Okay, Froggy's name is Jordan. I'm just gonna call him Jordan. I know him. Um, I think I usually get a lot more whiff punishes, and he made sure to get close enough to me when he was pressing, um, just like poke normal, so I couldn't get a lot of whiff punishes. I think I only got a handful during the set. He didn't DP ever and was really good about trying to catch my shimmies or walking out of my pressure. And I think what I needed to do was um, just commit to throwing him or meeting him until he, started to have to take like a drastic option and stop me from taking my turn. Uh, I think the key of what I'm going to need to work on is catch him in the mid range with like counter hit fishing with my jab to do jab, crouching medium punch and get a combo off of it when I counter hit him. And I might have had like a bad DP or two. And I also had some just miss inputs. There's a lot of just like random spiral arrows when I wanted just like um, stand medium kick or stand heavy kick. But let's watch. Hopefully the sound is, oh god. I don't know why it's like spiraling up and down. The game's probably going to be pretty quiet. Alright, good DP, or yeah, I can't tell you what that was. I said DP was dive kick earlier. Um, I think I'm really good at starting to react to his throw techs, or like hit the throw situations. I can't believe that random Tatsu in neutral worked. Um, I expected him to want to take his turns. That's why I went for that DP. That was a good fireball from him. It was not worth throw teching there. I need to press a button in that situation, and there's no reason to like uh, take the throw there. I mean, I have to guess, but at that point, I've teched like one or two throws. I tech that one. I get a good situation here. I don't react to the parry, which is something I need to get better at. I miss time. I'm jumping out. I don't care if he combos me. I just don't want to get back thrown into the corner. What happened in that interaction? Sorry, the rewind feature on Twitch goes back pretty far. Oh, spin knuckle. Yeah, not the best spin knuckle. Good low from him. I need to fight to take my turn back on those. I get clipped a lot in those lows. Again, sorry for the extra rewind. Where am I walking back here that gets caught by this? Yeah, I just have to sit that one out, I think, in crouch block. I expect him to walk up and grab there. Yeah, I expect him to walk back. Okay, I do. Actually, I take 2 rounds in this set, because I don't think I take a round in game 2. Um, I don't have a good way to go into a reset like a drive rush overhead. And I'm confident that, I can get 3 good reads in a round and win without my super. So I'd love to have won it without spending, but I think I kind of had to. Jordan is great at catching those on round start. Like he's starting basically every round walking up very slightly and blocking, so that if I medium spiral any blocks, it's punishable. And is also trying to react to spin knuckle. So that's something that just like against good players you just can't do the like I hope you let me do something for free plays. And he's not a fireball or round start person mostly. If he watches this video and then round starts me fireball next time, whatever. I think I'm muted. I tried to walk back after this medium kick that he blocks in the corner. He throws me. He looks for a shimmy. I wonder if I backdash there. He's probably not punishable, but I don't have to block this. I walk forward and standing medium kick there. I probably just have to walk forward and then crouch block. I don't think that was punishable. I don't know why I didn't jab there. Um, yeah, that. I think that sets me up to lose the round. I have a couple of those that are pretty bad. Yeah, I just take a level 3 here. And at this point, yeah, I wasn't gonna get out of that scenario no matter what. The grab situation sucks, but she should have killed me after it. Um, we're both like controls are a little weird. I had the bad Spyro, the bad DP at the start of round one. I sorry, I don't know why the sound does that. Why it's so much louder sometimes. We're just gonna turn that like really far down. Yeah, I'm looking for him to try to walk up. Unfortunate, his dive kick wins. I walked back. Good confirm from me. I was talking to Froggy about this. I think in those situations against him or just anybody, I need to do like a delay jab because like a delay crouching like down back jab so that if they do DP, the jab doesn't come out and I'm already blocking the reversal. But if not, it's hopefully at a timing where they want to then push a button and I can fish for a counter hit. Um, I just don't end up doing that here. And I think this happens like maybe a couple other times. It definitely happens against my in my retro set. Yeah, I can't really go for that second jab there. He doesn't stand up and react, funnily enough. That was a pretty straightforward grab. Oh, I guess I should have I need to go lab these perfect parries. I need to be buffering drive rush or like heavy kick here after this perfect parry on the fireball would have hit him and punished. I'm trying to get in there. Luckily, the DP doesn't get out. I'm feeling pretty good in this round. I get caught. I'm fine taking that throw. I don't lose the round. I'm not going to DP there. The fact that he went for another one's kind of crazy. This is a very unfortunate loss to the round. I don't think that overhead was purposeful. I don't know if he does another move if it hits me. Um, I get caught by those things. I just instinctively parry. I should be instinctively jabbing. Get a nice little counter hit. Get a big damage confirm here. I missed. I was trying to grab meaty there and I mistime it. I didn't expect that jab to hit. Um, I don't think I should ever like jab there and then just walk back. Like that just doesn't. I'm +2. Something I want to do there is jab and then standing medium punch because it'll beat or trade with like a 4 frame. Um, but if it trades with a 4 frame, I'm like super advantageous. Fat fingered medium instead of heavy, which would have hit him, and I die for it. I wasn't spending enough mental stack on that because he like rarely goes for it, so it was like the perfect time for him to throw it out. Sorry, it's loud again because that's in this like type of scene from the stream. I do this a lot, and I'll just like give this strategy away to, I'm sure Jordan and Retro will watch this. If I get a jump in that's blocked like this, and then I go into drive rush here, I am almost always doing a delayed crouching heavy punch because I'm fishing for delay tech or just like I don't know, some sort of button that they're not just mashing. These are probably not mashing here. And you don't want to be mashing DP option select because I can block it. So I'm down backing during this and then doing a delayed heavy punch. I should have taken my turn though. Really weird that I backed off there too. Not something I noticed. Yeah, this is my like one whiff punish. I really just need a dive kick for against Jordan. Um, I'm -2 after that sand medium punch. In like almost every scenario that's not like a like meaty setup. So he must have gone for like a crouching medium kick or something, and I beat with my 5 frame. I could have killed him if that wasn't my whiff punish, but in my head I'm just like I'm expecting him to press all of his buttons that just get swept, which then gives me a good BD scenario, which I'm happy to grab. Which it's really interesting that setup. For people who don't know, Cammy after a sweep punish counter dash forward. If she does one jab, it meaties crouch heavy punch. If she does two jabs, it meaties throw. Um, Something I do against Cammys, and I would do this against every Cammy that's not me, and you could try it against me if you want, but like because though it's two different setups that are for like meaty throw or just meaty, I think that's like an insanely good situation to reversal. It very rarely are Cammy players looking to like shimmy you in those situations because it's just such a good Oki situation for meaty or throw. Um, so when I play Cammys, I always shimmy there, and like my success rate on it has to be like 90%, because they're just like, oh, I know they want to push a button, like I'm gonna get this, reversal, and then they get blocked. So super good job from him. Pretty obvious throw. At this point, I was feeling confident. Um, I've been down against Jordan before in bad situations, and I think I just like always like find a way to figure it out. So I don't remember what goes wrong in these rounds. That oh, that was lucky. Um, I blocked. I'm fine taking the throw. He spent 2.5 drive gauge to do it. He can do that. That situation sucks. If I could gotten a little higher on the DP, but now I've lost 2 drive gauge. I can't believe I took that throw actually. I don't. So Froggy's been doing this, and I saw it in the retro set too. Um, and it's just I don't know why. I need to ask him about it. But so he'll do forward medium kick as a meaty, and then he's gonna immediately throw a fireball. If I immediately stand heavy kick, he loses here, gets counter hit. Um, and if I for some reason were to jump, he would also get like blown up. It works out because I walk forward and try to stand medium punch, because I just expect him to not take his turn. So even though I think it worked out for him here, I think it's so risky. DP, he didn't get the jump in, but I think it is health value. That jump in is totally fine because if he hits that jump in, um, he definitely I think gets to level 3. He's at like 2.25, but with like OD Adamant Flame, I think he gets there. I threw a lot of crouching medium kicks, I think, in this matchup and the one with retro where I'm just not close enough. Um, um, yeah, dropped combo. I was already, I think, going into the DP input, so I got to like a down um, when I needed to still be in like neutral or forward. Because the way I set up doing the like hold DP is instead of just doing like neutral heavy punch, I do forward heavy punch, which gives me the start of the DP motion, which makes it a little easier. Um, but so I didn't even think about that I should have killed him. This is fine. I'll take a throw. I'm just holding back after that first hit. I can't drive rush here. Um, that jump's probably pretty bad because I set myself up into this scenario. Yeah. How do I end up? Why do I end up standing medium punching here? By the way, I think I live a DI if I counter DI here. He fireballs. Hmm. I don't know if I delayed this or not. I feel usually when you're in like a minus a little bit situation and someone just presses their like medium button, usually you can DI after. I wonder if I delayed and walked forward a little bit. It seemed hard to tell. But I think I survived that DI. I don't think that DI it works out there, but um, a little risky. Am I thinking about dive kick? I just was in an uncertain spot, not thinking about demon flip, so that was a really good one. Bad dive kick given the distance. Bad jump. Again, another one of those like crouching medium kicks that's just not good. I should have DI'd. A distance where I just was like, oh, I should DP. It's too late. I'm gonna get blocked or miss. Um, Man, he does a lot of that forward medium kick fireball. I'll have to think about just like hooliganing after. Um, Really good setup there. I kind of just have to eat this. Luckily, he charges fully. I should have canceled into Spiral Arrow. Realistically, I should have canceled into Heavy Spiral Arrow level 3, just get my meter back. Um, Bad jump. I can fight my way out. A little lucky on that. I don't know if I would have reached on a combo there. I was not ready for that to counter hit or even really hit. And then he catches me walking back in a bad spot. This is a situation where I focus on it really hard with retro, where I'm just like, I know crouching medium clip's going to come and he's going to drive rush, and then I try to like DP option select or tech his throw. Um, but there, I just like walk back at a bad time. So I think I needed to recognize what he was doing after his stand medium or his forward medium kick, um, because I could have jumped or spin knuckled a ton. Um, Not dropping my combo that would have won me game three, because I think if I win game three, I'm probably like mentally in a really good spot. Um, I think I lose a round because of a misinput with just like a spiral error neutral that I take like 60% for off a level three combo. Um, and just some bad, like just some like uncharacteristic stuff. Um, I thought that was going to be. I felt like I played really bad in this set, but I think I just like mistimed some stuff, had bad inputs, and then uh like I just wasn't recognizing like the evolution of how he's like changed his neutral a little bit because the fireballs. I think they it hurts him against retro a lot. I think he gets like stand medium kicked in that scenario if we were to watch his sets, but um yeah, I think I'm so like ingrained with how our sets are supposed to play that like I'm not even thinking like, oh, after he forward medium kicks, I'm like, well, it's my turn to heavy kick, and then it's he decides if he wants to forward medium kick again, and if he does, then maybe I'm stand heavy kicking again. Um, but yeah, I think if I just fight him more with jabs, um, and better dive kicks, I in this tournament in the earlier rounds, I thought I had some really good dive kicks, uh, but I didn't in this one. Okay, I feel better about that loss. All right. Anyway, we're just gonna skip that. He level threes me and kills me. Um. All right. I'm playing retro. So I said this at the start of Jordan's. I think my thing against retro is there's one time I leave a gap in a spin knuckle thing, I get supered, which I just like never do that like situation. I think I just like was scrambling. Um, I don't play burnout situations when I burn him out very well. Um, and I make a recognition, and I'm going to count it out when this happens. There are lots of times where I get a third knockdown on him in the corner, or I get three, and I'll grab him the first one, then I'll like delay button him on the second one, and then the third one he will DP. And I think I only like bait one of them, even though I'm like feeling it in my bones the entire set. Like he's probably going to do it now. He's probably going to do it now, and then I'm right, but I didn't adapt to it, even though I could recognize it. And um, I don't react at all. It's kind of funny. Kimmy's head's like cut in half on this frame. I don't react to his dragon lashes, which usually I'm like super good about, and I guess I'm just not thinking about it, which is weird because when he's full screen, he can't do anything besides that and fireball, or run. And really, what I should be doing when he runs in neutral is DI him, because he's not run stopping me. Um, I know that what he also likes to do is crushing medium kick first hit of Jinrai. Don't do the hit. If you don't punish, he's immediately going to go into another Jinrai, which he will actually then do the low if you block, or he will do the heavy version and kick you um, for corner carry if it does connect. My game plan with Retro is that like he doesn't tech a ton in the corner, even though I do think he techs a lot in this set, if I remember correctly. But he's really fishing for, I have recognized that you have not taken your turn in the corner, so I'm going to mash crouch and medium kick, and usually I bait that, or I beat that by doing a delayed stand medium punch, which I can then go into heavy punch after if I react properly, or sometimes I don't, and then I just go into light kick because it reaches and it would connect if it wasn't a counter hit either. But with retro, it always is if I'm connecting there. Um, uh, And so, well, another thing I recognize is when he's doing Dragon Lash, if I'm not crouching, which one time I am crouching. If I'm not crouching, it's +1 for him. If I am crouching, it's +2. I should just jab every time. I need to make retro jab off of those instead of try to shimmy with a jump or just throw me. And I do that for like the first half of the set. Then I crouch block 1, so I'm -2, so my jab doesn't beat throw when in a +1, since the jab and the throw come out on the same frame, jab wins. After that, I stop jabbing, so then he just gets to throw me for free. But I think like what I should always do is like jab, uh, and I think I can probably react to the counter hit jab by doing like jab, jab, and it's still connecting. But I can also jab if like for some reason he jumped, which I don't think he can jump before that jab would hit him, I could then DP. If I crouch jab, he might get over it, which I think happened in Froggy's set. So if you stand jab, I don't think it lets him jump. But anyway, I think I just get rolled by crouching medium kick. We're gonna see I'm gonna make a mistake. First hit of medium Jinrai, you can DP if you have a DP, um, and don't have to guess if he's gonna push any of the buttons. But if you're too far away, by the time you hit him, it's frame 6 and it's -5, or it's frame 7 and it's -6, one of the two, and then he can block it, which we'll see happen. Retro throws a lot of fireballs at that timing where he like kind of dances for a little bit and then just throws fireball. I didn't capitalize it on a ton. We're gonna see here delayed. I need to practice this reacting to that it's a counter hit because that should be heavy punch, heavy spiral arrow. Um, and here I probably would have heavy punch drive rushed and gone for back heavy kick twice spiral arrow DP. I could have gotten so much more damage here. And then he's gonna DP here. That's number one. Um, I should whiff punish that. I should sit in down back. Um, I don't know if I would have walked out of range, but if I was in down back, I could have like heavy kicked. There's a lot of stuff I don't whiff punish fast enough, and I don't know what happened. That's the situation. I was too far. He does his max meter building combo. I get hit by the overhead. You get, people usually Kins usually grab there, so it was good that he shimmied. I'm in a bad spot. I take the throw. I'm trying to find my way out. Um, Good DI. That's what I do a lot. So I think I drive rush. I could have DI'd that. I usually wouldn't heavy kick here, but I got a counter hit on the last one, so I was like, oh, it's my turn. But what I forgot is Retro loves to DI when you're in the corner, and he does kill me. It was a little close to not killing. Like I have like 200 more health. I don't die there. I think he should have done a drive rush combo. He had the meter. He didn't throw it the fireball at the timing I usually thought. I should have whiff punished that. I should have been looking for it. I probably could have got a better combo. Um, I am like thirsting for drive reversal. If I'm just holding down back when I've got retro in the corner, I'm just like he's gonna drive rush. And realistically, um, I think I can beat. He'll either immediately try to throw you into the corner, um, or he will uh jab you back up and then try to shimmy you. And sometimes he'll jab grab. I think you can beat all of that by inputting tech to cover if he does the instant throw, and then after pressing tech, backdash. Because if he leaves no gap with the jab, your tech won't come out, and then you backdash either the delayed throw or him walking back and then pushing a heavy. And if you backdash that throw, I think I tested this. Kami's plus enough to get a punish counter or heavy punch. He also likes to DI when he's in the corner. Um, so I just need to. This is a good level 3. How does this play out? I feel like I don't get burnt out immediately, or do I? Yeah. Man, that's such a risky parry. If I punish counter throw him there, I'm not getting burnt out. Retro always does this as his burnout sequence. Uh, it's button, drive rush, medium punch, DI. I have full meter. I could have level 1'd here. I don't think he could kill me. Um, Maybe. I don't think so. Not without building like a level 1. I get a DP. I needed to I should have crouching medium kicked. He would have been in range or dive kick. He's not going to press a button that's not crouching medium kick in that situation. Um, I need to figure out in this situation where I DP. I don't know how plus I am. So we take the throw. He jumps. I DP. When I dash forward, I'm definitely in crouching medium kick range. Um, the heavy punch barely misses, but I would have counter hit him. Um, and I don't know what I would have done. I could maybe level 1 carry him to the other side of the screen a little bit. Do one drive rush like sequence through it. but not the best game for me. Yeah, good with punish setup for me on where it sets me up with spacing. He DPs immediately because I was kind of like doing something freaky. I don't know why I jab here. Like, I think I was like, oh, I can hit him before he hits me, but he hits me from like a range. Maybe walking back and just being ready to stand heavy kick is fine actually. Because if he's running, he's not like run canceling, crushing, medium kicking me. I don't think that's like a good play for him. Like this is the better play, and I don't think I can DI that. Again, should have been like a drive rush cancel off of that perfect parry with punish counter, really good jump over. All right, knockdown number one, knockdown number two. I could have won this round. Knockdown number three. What's gonna happen? It's number two. It's good. I'm just yep. So this scenario, because I know that he is so likely to drive rush and do something, um, I'm just like I got hit. I know you're gonna crush and medium kick drive rush me. I know it's gonna happen here. Um, it's the only thing I'm looking for. And if he jumps, I can just like jump and air to air him. I'm just gonna DP option select. So that's something I've been trying to spend a lot of time on is like not getting caught walking back in situations where it's obvious someone wants to go for it. There was another situation. That crouching medium kick at that range might be punishable by like a 5 frame. I know a lot of crouching medium kicks point blank are punishable. So I might need to look at that. Um, and I maybe could have tried to press a jab there, but I was like, I know he's not going to walk up and grab me. He's eventually going to press crouching medium kick. And if he generize me, he'll get DP'd. Um, Not my turn. I try to jab in case he did something else. Yep, that's the exact situation I'm talking about. I mess it up, but luckily he does too. I could add a better punish. I don't know how minus that is. I finally bait it. I'm like, let's get into a burnout situation. I think I could light spiral arrow there to get closer. Um, I could have killed. That's I don't know why I went into medium punch. I'm +5. So my heavy punch would beat a jab. Um, but I'm chilling. I don't need to beat him in burnout. I'm looking for a jump or a dragon lash to do something about. So I think I played that pretty well for the burnout sequence. I didn't need to risk going for a spin knuckle. After walking back that much against Retro, I just need to go into like a down back. Like I don't think I'm gonna walk out of range of his crouching medium kick and then he's gonna press it. He'll press it too fast. Um, um, if I had pressed another button, I get the perfect parry. He pressed there, which is nuts. Because it's definitely my turn by a good couple frames. I don't get a driver's cancel. I was accidentally holding down. Big whiff punish for me. I really didn't expect him to DP that. That was really good by him. How did I end up in this spacing for this crouching medium kick to whiff? Run overhead. Crazy. Um, it's also, I mean, as a spacing trap and pressing after, that's good, but it's like, that's so my turn to press there is like, I think setting him up to get counter hit, but it works. That's fine. I'll take the throw. Yep, I'll DP. I'll take that damage. I'm not in a horrible drive gauge spot. He's playing patient. I should have interrupted that run with something. Yep, I'm expecting a drive rush there. He pressed after I hit him. That's funny. I'm chilling. This round feels really good for me. And then I get hit by that. I try to I'm pretty sure I try to check the drive rush with a jab, and he just doesn't get close enough to me. Um, oh no, I just pressed like a delay, like crouching medium kick or something. I think. Good play by him. That's something that I need to have on my mental stack to be looking for. Um, that felt really losing that round. I was just like, damn, that should have been a freebie for me. He's walking a ton. I'm gonna walk forward further. I could have done a little bit more damage. Um, that was not the third knockdown after he is like the first time standing up in the corner. But it was like a near the corner. I had knocked him down twice, and he goes there. I won't count that in my counter. This is something I think about in ranked a lot. When people neutral jump, they want to land and push a button. Um, I should have been jabbing. Um, but when people neutral jump, what I need to do is I need to be outside of the range of like either their crouching medium kick or their sweep. You know, if they do like a stand normal, like a standing normal, I don't that doesn't really bother me. But there's a lot of times where like Ryu's will standard or neutral jump, land, sweep, or this will happen with crouching medium kick. I obviously should DP him first, but if I can get out of range, I don't need to try to hit them when they land. I should whiff punish the button they push after they land because most people aren't landing and pushing nothing in like this situation. Um, yeah, good DP from him. I don't need to do that jump. Again, a situation I expect him to press. I get the punish there and I get the kill here, and I don't have to spend any meter. Oh no, I did need to spend. I was planning to tech that throw. I was expecting that to be coming. But I could have level 1 as like an option select there. Good on me. I would past me would have walked back after that jab string and got caught by the crouching medium kick. Something I need to do against retro, and I already know this. I've done it when I have him in the corner and do 3 lights. Is he's like, okay, like Cammy's turn is over. It's time for me to press crouching medium kick. If I just do 3 lights and then dive kick, he gets punish countered and needs a fuck ton of damage. And he does it like everywhere on the stage too. I'm realizing, so that's something I need to keep as an option in mind to like make him stop pressing it. I should have a better combo there. I should have DP'd that. I like that DP. Yep. I really didn't want to get level 3'd. I the I don't think the play's bad. I just need to be crouch blocking that. Or I actually what I need to be doing is the delayed button that like I'll not lose to super, and then I could do crouch light punch, crouch medium punch, and then I could go into drive rush into either level 2 or level 3 and burn him out. Um, or I just take the chance and try to burn him out with a crouching heavy punch into like another button. So unfortunate there. I could have if I was fast enough level 3 there. So I wanted to do dive kick here, which would have worked, and then I would have been able to burn him out. But I do this, but I'm like, I'm so over. Can I go back like frame by frame? Oh no, that's speed up. Um, but I'm like, oh, I'm way past him. I think if I hadn't done, I mean, if I had done the DP or the dive kick correctly, I wouldn't be pushing a button. But if I had done this jump and not pushed a button, I don't think like I would have existed in front of him. Both of us, if the player cams were on, were like, how the fuck did that hit? Um, but I'm like, the drive gauge situation's fine. If he wants to come rush at me, um, that's fine. I needed to dive kick there. This tech puts me in a great spot. And again, once yeah, I was gonna say I really want to dive kick. I should have comboed that and killed him. Luckily, I get that. Took a little bit of damage, and I tell him like literally as this is happening, I'm like, dude, when I'm in the corner, that's all I'm thinking about. Like 80% of my mental stack. Yeah, we're talking about it. Uh, and maybe I don't need to spend so much mental stack on it, but I just need to remember I need to not do like non-cancelable buttons against retro in those situations. He walked forward. I shouldn't have done medium. Another one of the spiral arrow misinputs. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the DP. All right, so that's knockdown number 1. That's knockdown number 2. What's gonna happen? That's the third time that's happened now. I actually did jab on the crouching block. I don't jab there. If I jab there, I don't get grabbed. I love that dive kick. If I had reacted properly to that crouching medium or crouching light kick connecting, at this point I'm not super worried. Yeah, I don't I'm not scared of burnout pressure from retro. Even though that is how I end up losing the set. In that scenario, I wasn't at all. Something that retro also does is he's not mashing DP after he throws a fireball that he thinks like he can't DP in time for. Um, and it sometimes works out with getting a perfect parry. But it just like if I drop a fireball that I don't think I can punish counter now against retro, I'm just gonna not, and then I'm just gonna like throw him because either he does get the DP out and like it didn't matter what I did, or he doesn't. He perfect parries and I get a punish counter throw and Oki. Knockdown number one, knockdown number two, fourth time. Yeah, I don't think that's real. I think DP run or like drive rush run, whatever he does. If I walk back, I think that's whiff punishable. Bad jab from me. I'm not close enough. Bad grab. I realize in the middle of that combo, I'm not killing him. I don't know why he didn't level 3 me. All right, this should be a guaranteed win. Um, I just take the throw. Do I hooligan or something? I think I tried to drive reversal. Um, Man, this round should just be over. I need to not press. I get punish countered there a couple times in this set. I just shouldn't press jab on shimmies. I should just hit him with lows. Um, so, but I'm okay. It's like he doesn't have level 3. Drive rush, jab grab. That's fine. Honestly, I don't know if I would trade that health for that, but like the fact that he DPs that and not jabs that makes that situation feel like even and not good for him. I don't know what I was doing there. I was not -2. Man, did I actually not jab on a -2 one? I think I was, yeah, I'm standing there. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I tried to press. Really good DP by him. That's what he was looking for. I think he's going to throw me again. Nope. Again, another situation. I don't think he could kill me, but damage could have been a lot better there. Again, I'm just looking for crouch medium kick. I should tech that throw every time. Yeah, and then again, that situation where I'm just pressing jab in a spot that I shouldn't. I take a minute to think about what I need to do better, and I don't know. I think about the wrong things. Um, I should try to take my turn. That was a bad drive reversal. I don't really know if I could have got a better combo there. He does the. I didn't capitalize on this either on drive rushes. Sometimes he'll go for parries. I should have just been grabbing him out of drive rush. That was situation number 2. Yep. Okay. Exactly what I should be doing. God, this is such a good start. I burn him out here too. Yeah, this round is just like he doesn't know that after this jab he should be jabbing me back or stand like kicking me back. Which should have been a like I need to try to figure out ways to burn him out. Um Drive reversal feeling like I'm in a good spot. I should have DP'd that. That burnout's pretty rough. I think I tried to tech a throw there. I shouldn't. I do think retro's like I'd have to be preemptively jumping his like coming in. I think in burnout he's really aware about the jump outs. At this point I say I've kind of conceded the round. Um, but I do a terrible. Yeah, there's no point to level 1 here. Um, and then I'm just dead here. I mean, maybe I could have done a walk under crosscut DP and then baited a super. I don't know. Um, but I shouldn't have found myself in that scenario. I'm feeling good. Hooligan? No. Yeah, he goes for it. He always goes. It's the first or the third time. That was a really good jab by me, but then I don't convert off of it. I've told Jordan this. The sets I feel like I do the worst are the ones that I try to throw tech when I don't need to. And I got shimmied so much in this set. I should have DP option selected that. Yeah. He's gonna shimmy on this one. Yep, that's what I was looking for. I should have whiff punished that. I shouldn't have burnt myself out here. I should have DP option selected it. And I started getting scared of getting chipped out. Um, and so I was mashing level 3, but I kept doing it a little too long, and then this happened. So realistically, in these situations, Retro wants to keep Jinrai looping me, so I should just dive kick, and I can maybe get a punish counter kill, and then I lose. Yeah, and he's super excited. He's saying like, finally, I've done it. Um, but all right, let's do a little super size me. Oh God. Yeah, so against Jordan, I don't feel like I played terribly. Uh, just could have had a couple less misinputs, and then the recognition about his patterns after standing medium kick. Um, and try to fish like a little bit for let's set up different scenarios for whiff punishes and dive kick more. Retro, I think I'm just jabbing in scenarios where it's like if he's shimmying me, jab's not the play because he's probably walking out of that range and getting into crouching medium kick range, and more DP option select. I also think I could like brawl better in the range that's like right outside of crouching medium kick. Um, and I just don't think I did that super well. And like respect DI a little bit more. Um, I think I only got punish countered by like one. Um, but there was the corner situation on the left side that I could have level one, uh, and just use more like special cancelable moves in those situations in the corner, with like heavy punch and crouch medium kick and crouch medium punch. But uh, kudos to both those guys. They played well, and I did not play good enough to beat them when they're playing that well. So anyway, put this on YouTube. Hopefully it's informative at least for Jordan and Retro. See ya.